Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. Today in the kitchen I'll be preparing some Guyanese style fruit cake. This is the non-alcoholic fruit cake. So let's get started. Here I have some all-purpose flour, some butter. I'll be using non-alcoholic fruit. Like I said, I've been soaking this in some grape juice, and I have some eggs here as well as brown and white sugar. I have some oil. I'll be using some vanilla extract, cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. I have lemon zest and some baking powder. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and blend the fruit. Like I said, I was soaking my fruit for a few weeks in some grape juice. This can be prepared right away. You don't have to soak it for a long time since we don't have to infuse alcohol into it. It can be prepped right away. You could actually soak it in some hot grape juice for like 20 minutes to 30 minutes or so, and then you could start to blend it. So here I will blend the fruit. We will use 1 cup, and once it's blended to your desired texture, I like mine not too smooth, a bit chunky. And you see me adding some juice there to make it nice and moist. And once it's blended to your desired texture, we will just set it aside and move on with the next step. Next, you want to combine all of your dry ingredients. So to the flour, we will add our baking powder and our spices. We will mix well and set that aside. Next, I like to prep my eggs by whisking them all together. I will add the flavors to it to cut that rank, raw taste and smell. So once that is well combined, we'll set that aside, and then we will start creaming our butter, sugar, and I like to add oil to my cake. It gives a nice, moist, light texture. I like combining oil and butter because it gives that nice light and fluffy texture. So once we cream this until it's light and fluffy, we will begin to add the eggs a little at a time until it's fully combined. Once the eggs are well incorporated, we will then start to add our fruit and we will mix that in. Then we'll add our flour a little at a time, and just avoid over mixing your butter. I cannot stress how important it is to not over mix your butter because your cake will become tough, and you don't want that. You want a nice light fluffy cake. So you want to mix this gently, fold it in until it's just combined, and then you leave it alone. So today I'll be using my 9-inch baking pan. I did grease it and line it with some parchment paper. We will transfer the batter into the pan, and then we'll place this in a 325-degree oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. Once you stick a skewer or a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean, that's how you know that it's done. After about 1 hour, this is how my cake is looking. It smells absolutely amazing and I can't wait to dig in. But first we're going to remove it from the pan and allow it to cool off a bit before we slice into the cake and see what it looks like on the inside. And now we are going to slice this cake because I could not wait for it to cool down completely. It is still kind of warm, but I'm gonna show you all because I just want to take a bite. I know it's so delicious because I made it many times before, and this is my favorite recipe. So this is what it looks like, guys. The cake is so moist and it is fluffy and just everything you would want in a fruit cake. This is like a mixture between a sponge cake and fruit cake. So it's not like black cake. So some people, when they hear fruit cake, they think black cake. It is not a black cake. It is amazing, and I hope you all give the recipe a try. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all the ingredients down in the description box, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching, and bye.